Durham region is calling for funding to support its homelessness and opioid crisis problem. The regional government says it can't fix the situation without the support of all levels of government. Delma Nukduk has more.
Homelessness in Durham region has hit a breaking point.
The solutions that we had and the funding that we had and the ability to address this problem a year ago isn't coming anywhere close to what we need to be able to address it today.
At this youth shelter serving people aged 16 to 24, requests for service has exploded.
If we look just at January 2023 to January 2024, we've seen a 163% increase.
Durham is struggling to keep up and is asking for more help.
Clearly, the region is doing everything it can do, but it can't do anything without the cooperation of the province and without the federal government.
The region is looking for long-term solutions and is inviting both the Prime Minister and Premier Doug Ford to meet with Regional Council.
Communities are going to go bankrupt. You cannot pay for this or solve it at the municipal level.
Durham is also experiencing a surge in substance abuse, putting a strain on emergency services. From January 1st to February 11th, paramedics responded to 127 calls for suspected opioid overdose. That's 72 more compared to the same time frame last year. In addition to the opioid crisis, housing affordability is also playing a role for organizations that put roofs over people's heads.
And yet we're spending more money on this issue than ever before. And when you look at, what's happening in Ontario, there's a community that declared a crisis this week.
CBC Toronto reached out to the upper levels of government. The province says it's invested over $18 million in Durham in the last budget to combat homelessness, but wouldn't commit to a meeting with the region. The feds did not respond in time for broadcast. In the meantime, the region is opening a new 45-bed shelter that will be operated by the Christian Faith Outreach Center. And Durham Youth Services was approved by the federal government to run the country's second community hosting program. Residents will have a chance to offer spare bedrooms to vulnerable youth. The program hopes to roll out by the summer.
The reality is in youth homelessness, we see a surge of homelessness when final report cards come out.
Dale Manukduk, CBC News, Ajax.